Alright boys, you're obviously aware Hebe not playing this week. For those that aren't aware, he's up in Port Douglas, got married yesterday, so when you see him get around...
Jeez, he's going to get his priorities right. Playing balls, he'll get his married.
A, he got married again. B, he did it during footy season.
Let's put it in the off week.
So, one more shots, another big door opens, and we're lucky enough today to have a legend of the game.
Well, thanks fellas. Because of Willow, by the way.
In a telephone box.
I thought there were no phone boxes anymore.
I just want to let you all know that there's training tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock.
Thanks, Ryan.
If you want to get stuck into him, be my guest. Look, it's a great pleasure that we asked to coach you today. It's a while since oh no, that's not right. Last weekend I coached 2 teams that played on the MCG. And when I looked at those teams and look at you blokes, you fellas look like you're $1 million compared to them. They were shocking, all shapes and sizes. But anyway, it's a real pleasure to be on. I reckon Healy's excuse is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard. And please be my guest and give it to him big time. But whatever you do, for God's sake, don't let me down. I want to brag your rights. And look, it's great to walk in the room and see some familiar faces, and spent a fair bit of time with Ricey down at St Kilda and so on and so forth. And I must say, when I walked in, you've seen one dimmer turning, you've seen the light. I thought the place was overrun with dimmer. But look, have a good game today, because I've got a real association with Super Rules. I played it for 4 years after I stopped playing footy. I actually played in the first carnival ever, which was held at Campbell Footy Ground. That was the first one ever. I played in 3 more after that, and had an absolute ball. I loved it, and I'm sure you blokes will find right throughout your lives, I run into people today, even today, that I played Super Rules against. It was great times. Of course, it's mostly played in good spirit, and mostly you have a good time. And but the thing about today is that I think it's like it doesn't matter what age you are or what level of football you play. When you get to this time of the year, there's really something to play for. And today we're playing for 3rd spot, so it's a final for us today. And I think that's the way it should be treated, and that's the way it should be played. And if you hear me yell out today, don't think, do something. Some of you might know where that's come from. I was coached by a bloke called John Kennedy, and that's going to be my philosophy today. Now, Ricey's going to help me. All the good moves that I make them. If anyone's got a beef or thinks that the move's shit house, go and see Ricey. But now, have a good game. The only thing I watched you down at Albert Park a couple of weeks ago, and I thought you played really, really well. And the one thing I reckon in Super Rules, if somebody said to me, what's the one thing that you'd advise people to think about, it's just be sure of your delivery when you get the ball. Take an extra step or 2 and make sure you hit the target, because we're going to play like Hebe does, everyone's going to play in their position. We're not going to flood forward lines or back lines or anything like that. And you can save a lot of energy by actually hitting your target accurately, and that's my advice for today. Don't be afraid to take an extra step just to make sure you hit someone. But all the best to you. As I said, I think it's quite a big game, and I feel very honoured to be coaching you on such a big game. I've got to read out the team. It's just a bit like reading out the cast of the Muppets.
And we begin with?
From the back line, Budgie, Stapone, Ricey, thank Christ for you, Ricey. Makes some sense your name. Dale and Matty, Tonza, KB and Frankie, Beats, Willow and Huddo. Now this is a problem, 2 Huddo. I know this one pretty well. Mickey, D.
He's on his way from Woodbridge. he might have to stay on the time.
Right, you sort that out. Mickey D, Smitty, and Big Hutto, and Scotty Mac, Frankie, and Troy. Right, so that means now Beats is out and Cam's in. So the bench is Eddie, Beats, Chris, Purse, Snags, and Johnny Hart. Johnny, yeah. Anyway, have a good game, fellas, and let's get stuck into this.
Lovely handball, first.
Especially when you're playing down back line, right? Listen up. Obviously, because we got that one-man short, our half-backers, back pockets and that, we're going to have to work as wingers. We're going to have to attack. We're going to have to defend. We're going to have to work our asses off. Because there's no point staying back if we're in a back pocket or something. We've got the ball deep in our forward line. They've got their loose man hanging around centre half forward for us. We're going to have to work our rings off, get up there. They don't just get that cheap kick out. So the back flankers, the pockets, we're going to have to fucking work our rings off up and down that wing today.
Look after the boys.
Just come in, fellas. What we did up there then, we structured it to Paul stays in forward line. So if you look for him, kick it to him, and then the other, everybody be aware of that. Then we're going to chance of countering that situation where we're one man short. And Joel, are you right in the middle there? Are you going all right in there, Ricey? Yeah. Well, I want to try and keep one of you two in there pretty much all the time, so we'll work out the changes around there. We'll start. Can you read it out?
Yeah. Okay, so we've got going from the back line, Stapo, Chester, Eddie. Hold it up. Hold on a second. Who's got it? Yeah, okay. Stapo, Chester, Eddie, Hurst, Dale, Tonza, Beats, KB in the middle, Troy, Chris, Johnny, half, Snags, Hutto in the hole, Mickey D right up forward.
Let's go.
Smitty on the ball.
Yeah, let's go, boys.
So what we're trying to do is as I say, Paul at centre half forward, and the rest of you try and cover that loose man. Like make an effort. We've got to have somebody playing 1.5 men. That's what it boils down to. And if we work hard in the middle, then and we got the scoring in this time, so let's cash in on that. But look, it was bad luck, losing one like we did. But we're still in front of the score. Come on. I should give everybody a run because I don't know who's who in the zoo sort of thing, but I think he's doing a pretty good job. But look, we've discussed it with quite a few, and it seems as if everyone agrees that we're Paul playing deep in the forward line, and Joel's going to play a sweeping roll across the back and then just bang it down there. Now, I think we've proved that if we get it down there quickly, even if someone like Paul doesn't mark it, then if everyone knows that's where it's going to go to, everyone can position themselves for the spillage, or we're all singing off the same hymn sheet. So, and Ricey and KB, they're happy to keep going. So, look, the message is that everyone wants to win the game. We want to win the game. So, if we make a mistake or two, as far as not interchanging this one and that one, I apologise in advance. But let's give it a go today. Come on. We're all a bit narky about the fact that we won down. But
We're in front, boys.
But once again, we caught them out time and time again when we were direct. So the big kick, and I've asked Paul to play as deep as he can, not to come up the ground after the ball going over his head. I think he's had probably as good a chance as we've got in the forward line to take the mark, but he can't take the mark with the ball going over his head. Now everyone's to wake up to that, and I think under the circumstances when we are that one man down, don't be afraid to kick it on top of his head, because as I say, if everyone's ready, well, you never know, we might pick up some crumbs somewhere. But look, but it was good. It was well battled with one short, and let's keep it going. Great work in the right, Scotty. You're doing a great job there. You're right to keep going.
Joel's going to start forward and then get behind ball with me, Bruce. I expect our blokes and we'll bit it out. Yeah, this top side of the ground. So the wing gets hold of it a bit. So we try and get out of here from the clearance and then wrap him behind in general play. So hopefully we'll go and play in the last quarter. So just be mindful of that. Try and make our blokes in to get it out. Let's go. Boys, we have to switch it all.
Take it out. You're going to win it. You're right. Shut up.
Come on, mate. Come on, Tom. Come on.
Keep our head over.
Listen up, boys. Bring it in. Come on, mate. Giles.
What I'm posing, we're going to win it. You talk. Okay, fellas, come in. Come in.
Listen up, boys. All right.
Kick the first.
Just come in and have a listen for a second.
In tight, boys. In tight.
On board,
In tight. Listen up.
Smithy, look, the thing that brought us up down there clearly was we got the submarines. Yeah, whatever we do this quarter, don't get sucked. We've got the scoring here, we've got the players, we've got everything. But don't get sucked into those stupid, no matter what they do. The umpires have got to give us a go sometimes. So just play the ball, that's when you'll get the right decisions from the umpires. And look, this time, there's no question. Get it down there and get it down there quick. No fancy stuff. The fancy stuff has brought us undone a couple of times. A drop mark over here, bang, down it goes for a goal. We don't need that sort of stuff. So the rules are very simple. Play the ball, not the man. Get in and get it and drive it down there. And as I said, it's worked when we went this way and we drove it long, we got a goal. It's as simple as that. Now we're right in it, we've got the scoring in, so yeah, I want to win this one. I'm sure you do too.
Let's get Hudson and win, boys. Let's get Hudson.
And let them do whatever they like, but just laugh at them and then just get on with it. So it's as simple as it is. There's no fancy rules about this quarter, just simple, straightforward, bang, get it down there. Okay, stupid.
Come on, boys. Listen up.
Come on, boys. Discipline. Come on, boys.
I reckon we set it up without the apologies to the ball, and then we'll slow it down, just keep possession. But to do the same here. Alright, yeah, just control, and the short ones might open up around 50, go back. Get the goal from 50 if they get numbers back. Alright, but they've got the extra player. They're probably going to be down here. They probably might even put an extra one behind the ball. So don't be afraid to lower your eyes and hit some guys that might be in front as well. If they'll go deep, and we'll get Joel trying to drop into the spot at the top of 50. Okay? But when we've got it, keep control of it. Alright, don't just cough it up. I thought that was really good.
Come on.
For a minute. I just want to say, this was 2 games for me today, my first and my last. And I can take the sack, I'm used to that. But no, look, I just want to say, I thought you did a fantastic job, and you think we were down to 17 men for the whole game, not just the last quarter, but the whole game. I thought you battled on and did a great job. And I just want to wish you all the best. I don't think we changed today, but I don't think we're still finished third.
Yeah, I've got it, man.
Yeah, so I'm sure you'll do really well. If the coach can get over his marriage and his honeymoon and that sort of stuff, but still he might be worth a crumpet when he comes back. But yeah, so it was an absolute pleasure to be involved with you all today. I've had a terrific day, and thank you for allowing me to coach here today. And the other thing I want to say is for our old mate here, Bernie, his last game today, I had the great pleasure of playing with his wonderful, wonderful brother, Peter. And playing with Peter Crimmins was a highlight of my life. And to you, Bernie, I know you're the heart and soul of the whole thing. And on behalf of myself, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of everybody, congratulations and enjoy your retirement.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sad day for me. I'm certainly not going to be not training. Alright, I'll be trained to the day I die, but it's one of those things that, you know, you blokes are so special to me, the club is so special to me. What it does is a fantastic thing. I think, you know, and how we played today, it's a bit disappointing we lose, but you know, to play with 17 men and the way we played today, I think it sets it up for the final series. We had Kenny also played his last game. I'm not sure whether Dillo's probably going to pull on the boots again this year. 3 more years. So, special thanks to Pete for filling in today.
Yeah, well,
Put out a bit about the drop punts that we had one of the younger members like Luke Getson come back saying, you know, what was a flat punt, and I think half come back, he said, that's rhyming slang for Collingwood supporters. So. Can I use that joke?
Yeah.
that's the second time. That's the second time.
So look, 2 more games, hopefully. Alright, we're not going to lose this next one. Alright, I think we've got the team to do it. And then hope to get into that grand final. I think this is our best chance of doing it, and you know, I think we deserve it. We've been down the bottom for quite some time. I think we deserve it. I think we just got to bandy together these last 2 games. All the blokes in the seconds can still come down to train, support each other, and I think we can actually do it. So thank you. I love you all. Right.
Hold that up.
I'm going to do a good job. Great, man.
I hate to tell you, Pete, I'm going to sack you after that.
Hey, mate, tell me, mate.
There you go.
All good, man.
In the one, best player for Vicky, Luke Young. And the winner of our, this is the Murray Brown, shirt, which must be worn by the best player. I was supposed to make love to his partner and stuff like that. You know, I won't say anything about that. But our best player today was KB.
I just made up.
What about the others?
Okay, that's about it. We don't have a raffle. Beats wasn't able to steal any stuff this week, so we don't have a raffle, but once again, thanks Beaky. Drive home safely, and hopefully we'll catch you in the finals again.